Why do you need a family radio service radio? There's many reasons, so we'll cover some here. First off, it doesn't require a license to have an FRS radio. Also, you should have at least 2 of them because a single radio talking to no one does you no good. You will also want a radio when you are beyond yelling distance. It's pretty hard to communicate even with yelling past about 50 yards, so radio comes in very handy at that distance. Well, why not just call the person on the phone that I want to talk to? Well, sometimes the phones are inconvenient. Sometimes you do want other people to hear what you're talking about because they may be able to help you or be able to offer advice or comment on what you're talking about. Another use is when you're separated by structures, such as one person's inside, the other person's outside, or you may have a large enough house where you have a sick family member in their bedroom and you're too far away to hear them yelling, so they can call you on the radio. When I go outside and use a ladder to get on the roof or clean the gutters, I'll leave a radio next to my wife and I'll have one with me. So if I fall, my wife can't hear my screams of agony, I'll have to call her on the radio for help. The FRS rules say that businesses can use FRS radios. These can be ideal for a large store or even on a farm. Short-range radios are great for event coordination. This allows you to quickly find and talk to who you need instead of employing a group of runners who have to go find that person, either ask the question for you or bring that person to you. It just speeds up the whole event and makes everybody much happier. You could use these for a neighborhood watch or a security team. It's much quicker to grab a radio and push the talk button than grab a cell phone, look for your contact, call them up, fumble with your phone, and not be able to pay attention to what you're looking at. This saves your phone for either calling the police or using the video. Let's say you're on a disaster relief team and you've been deployed to a neighborhood. So the members in your team that got deployed would use FRS, and then the leader of the team would communicate with the incident command through either ham radio or some other means. If you're traveling in a group of other vehicles, a convoy, FRS is a good use for very close range communications. Check your state laws. In Georgia, we can use FRS because they fall under the rule of hybrid CB radio, whereas you can't use your cell phone in the car. Some tricks for better range are keep the antenna, which means the radio, at windshield level. Don't put it on the seat. You'll get terrible reception. And just have fun with friends. You could find all sorts of uses for FRS radios. Kids love them, even though they like to play on them, but that's okay. They're learning how to use the radios. So what other uses didn't I cover? Go ahead and leave comments. Let me know. Maybe I'll cover those topics. Have a good day. Have fun with your radios.